Hey everybody, Questwise here, and I have another unboxing video for you. This is another purchase I made from Etsy. They are 3D printed miniatures and are going to expand my Masters of the Universe line that I've been building and getting ready for Pulp Alley for this game right here. It's a cool project I've been working on for a little while, and I found some great figures, and I got some more sort of backup figures and a few others I haven't had yet. So let's crack it open and take a look at them together. I thought that would be kind of fun. These are going to be some really interesting ones because some of these are going to be mounted figures. So let's start off with this one. These ones are packaged a little bit differently. I can see already that they have special bases, like 3D printed bases. These are pretty cool. The other ones just came with some. The other ones even have bases? I don't know if they did. I think they may have. Yeah, I think they did. They just had just regular black, GW bases. These are 3D printed resin. These are kind of cool. Look like a little stone. Let's see what character this is. Oh yeah, Orko. Look at Orko. He's so cool. What a fun figure. I got these from a different printer. It's the same company that did the sculpting, but it's a different company that does the printing. They're still very crisp and clean. I would say they're not quite maybe as clean and crisp. Yeah, no, it's Orko. There's not really a super lot of detail on him, but that's really, really cool. He's standing on or floating above a pile of books, which gives him a little bit of a stand, makes him look like he's still floating, which I'm glad. I was terrified that we'd have to use a flying stand to put him on, but Orko, cool. Can't have some Masters of the Universe without some Orko, right? Let's see what else we got here. So I got 4 figures in this box. 2 of them are mounted, and 2 of them I just got to fill out some spacers in the line a little bit. So again, another 25mm 3D printed base out of resin. I believe this is the little robot dude. Yeah. So very cool. If I can get the camera to focus. Very cool. Little robot dude. This was actually part of a pack. There was another guy. I thought this guy looked cooler, but they had the combiner thing. I can't remember what that character was called, the action figure, but they combined into one figure. It's when Transformers came out and they wanted to try to keep up with the line, so they had some two figures that you bought them and they could combine into one. So this is one of those figures, as a robot dude, but I just liked him. I thought he was cool. I'm just gonna use him as a single figure. And then here are the ones. So these are mounted figures. I mean, if you're a Masters of the Universe fan, I can almost imagine that you've already guessed what these figures are. But we have, come on, yeah, Skeletor on the Panther. Very cool. I wasn't sure that these were going to come already mounted, but they are. Looks like they were printed that way. I get this camera, I'm so sorry about that. Very cool, very crisp details. His arm is separate, he's not missing an arm. It is separate, just like the single figure was. And he's kind of like reaching out. Oh man, it's so beautiful. Very little cleanup on these, less than the other ones, it looks like. If you remember correctly, on the other printer that I got, the Skeletor figure, there was some you could see the vent lines, the support pieces that were still attached to the staff. Looks like these have all been removed. These are a little shinier than the last set, which I'm not a 3D printer, so I don't know how that works. I think it has something to do with the curing process of the resin. There's a little bit. If you look at the very bottom, the Panther, there's a few support lines there, which again, super easy to clean off, not hard at all. So Skeletor there. He's already pre-mounted on a base, which is really cool. The other one, of course, is He-Man. He does come with a separate base, a little bit of a different stance. This is a cool 3D printed base. It's got some skulls in there and some rocks. Very cool. And there's He-Man. He doesn't have, and unlike the last one, his arm was separate. Looks like it's just part of the mold in this one. On Battle Cat, man, that came out beautiful. That's a gorgeous rendering. Very cool. A little bit of, you can see the support line markings on the bottom there. Right in the crotch area there. Again, super easy to clean up. A little shiny, but once you get some primer on these, I'll clean them up. I'll wash them before I prime them as well. But, man, they're just wonderful. Can't wait to get these painted up. Can't wait to get them into a game. Some cool abilities in Pulp Alley that allow you to give your mount some special abilities, and I'm definitely going to do that so that it feels very much like Battle Cat in the game as well. So that's what I wanted to show you today. Just a really quick video, some additions to my Masters of the Universe line of miniatures that I'm going to be using for Pulp Alley. If you haven't checked out Pulp Alley before, please go over. I'll put a link down below to their page. This game has really changed my perspective on miniature skirmish gaming immensely. It's really changed. If you haven't watched the last couple of videos, you'll know that I've really become enamored with this game and all the things that it can do. So until next time, I'm Questwise. My friends, please stay safe, and as always, game on.